What is happening? I don't know. So, hey, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. And Happy New Year. So, I hope we're all fine. And we're doing well. And we're doing okay. So, Happy New Year, everybody. My name is I am Ifomoke Kozide Rachel. But for this show, Purple Talk, yeah, I will want to be known as Ify Okeke that everybody knows me as the popular, the only Ify Okeke. So, Happy New Year and Happy New Year. This 7 o'clock, yes. 7 o'clock UK time. I know it's Nigeria, it's some other time every part of the world, but I just want to say it is 7 o'clock my own time. And I promise to come online because I have a talk for us to start. I don't know what's happening to all my gadgets. I can't go on Facebook, but I'm trying to sign on Facebook because I want people to come on Facebook so that we'll chat, we'll talk, and I'm still trying to sign in my Facebook. While I'm trying that YouTube, I think I will do Facebook and Instagram today. Next week we'll make sure because all my gadgets, I don't know what's wrong. The iPad is not coming up, nothing's coming up. So, but hi, thank God, Instagram is working today. So I want to say good evening and welcome to Purple Talk. First of all, I want to introduce Purple Talk to us, and for a lot of people that actually know me and they know we've been coming up trying to do this, and it's been on for years. And I just said instead for us delaying, waiting till the studio is ready, because yes, there's gonna be a studio. So let me just start here, me and you. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. See, it's also 7:03 here. Yes, yeah. So, I'm sorry, but it's 7 o'clock my time. So, for a lot of people that were calling me, if it's seven, it's seven. We don't see you online. We don't see you online. On my WhatsApp, sorry, I updated to the time for them that it's 7 o'clock UK time. That was gonna come on air. Be that as it may, I want to quickly apologize if you've been waiting to come online. And like I said, I want to introduce Purple Talk to you. Purple Talk is a place that where you will be able to express yourself, say anything, any topic. Yes, Sister Lee, yeah, my sister is on there. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's my mother there. That's my other sister. So you're going to be as real as ever as you want. Discuss any topic. Say anything you want to say. No foul languages so that we're not going to be bad. But please, discuss, no limit. Is a holes, no bar. Any topic where you want to talk, make I come to Nigeria. Just buzz me, DM me, send me a message that, hi, Ify, sis, I love you. Sister Vivian Mecha. Yeah. So, any topic you want to have, you want us to talk about, just buzz me, because this topic for now will be on every Friday, 7 p.m. I'll be here for you. Because of you people, I know a lot of people will be surprised that, hey, she do makeup. Of course. I want to surprise you guys because you haven't seen me here. It's been a roller coaster since 2020. And oh, Daddy, rest in peace. I'm doing this for you. So, and we are here. We are going to start, move fast as we can. And that is this. Casey, I love you. So, like I said, it's a place where you're going to have every kind of topic, anything you want to discuss, from tribe, music, entertainment, anything. If person offend you, chimbo, if person offend you, you can discuss it. If don't worry, NEPA didn't take light. NEPA know they take light for this side. This side where we dey. Never know they take light for this side. I tried to restart my system so I will know if I can log in on my Facebook, and that's it. So, like I said, in Purple Talk, we'll have every kind of conversation. It's going to be a 1 hour topic, 1 hour show, and we'll treat everything. So once more, I want to say welcome to Purple Talk, where you can discuss any topic. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing my Yale online. Oh, Joe, I see you. Welcome. I see everybody. If I don't mention your name, that doesn't mean I'm not appreciative that you're here. I appreciate. I love you, and yes, I love you, and you're welcome. Now, today's topic. Yeah, I said how different religion, traditions, tribes conduct their funeral ceremony. And somebody will say, if you why this topic, why you start with this one? I said, So, my hero for Desmond Elliot, who threatens me, and people like Kemsal, who will mock me, or people like Kendra who will say, not be only you, your papa don't die. Don't disturb us, don't disturb us. Yeah, I'm not crying today. Get. Oh, Jesus, it's not easy. Oh, if you're tearing up. Oh, so, yeah. So, when my father died, that topic I will leave it for another day. Because today I came because of another topic. And see, Kamsa is laughing. Because I came with another topic, I don't want to go to, because I want to make one, somebody should help me tell my siblings. I'll be treating topic, family one, I know they will soon disown me, but tell them the worst is over, because my hero is gone. So I'm not holding back. Nobody is going to say, if I'm not do again, if I'm amazing, I've got my wings to fly. So, like I said, something happened on Saturday. And I begged some of my Reverend Father's friends. I don't know you're not a Reverend Father, you're a Reverend Sister. You gotta go. So you are exempted in this topic. You gotta go. So so I asked some of my Reverend Father friends, some of the pastors, some imams I know, some afars I know, some native doctors. I begged them to come online today. Let's have this topic. I also asked 1 or 2 of my friends who's lost somebody. Mark, please don't run away. I'm looking for Sobe because I will call you on air to say something. So, and I it's going to be prompting, but hey, I wanted to discuss this because it's really, really painful. It hurts. And so on Saturday, I'm in a group, in a forum where we have some pledges. I want to keep out that denomination. That's one for now. So, and somebody went on and on and on and on, and he was complaining bitterly that in fact, I don't need to exempt them because here I say I know they excuse everybody. So it was a Catholic church. Now there they bomb me, and I want to die a Catholic. Fine, because I love our Catholic tradition. But hey, we they do some things we no good. And this one, they say we go talk about them because maybe we know, maybe if I don't understand it properly, I want to be explained to. So that Saturday, yes, on Saturday, the guy came up and was really ranting that, hey, his mom died in Abeokuta or Ibadan, and she is a practicing Catholic. Now, if you're a Catholic, there's what we call practicing Catholic. Practicing Catholic is you dey go morning mass, you dey receive Holy Communion, you go to confessions, you do this Lent period, so you do your Lenten week, you do your confessions often, you pay your dues, church dues. Fine. And lo and behold, it was time to bury his mom in the village. And village people, father said he will not bury her because she is not up to date. Ehidiana, welcome. she's not up to date with the levies in the village, and that they already picked dates without him. And father went ranting. So the guy was tired and brought the case to the group. Now, waiting pay me pass. What shocked me and why I chose this topic. Because why I actually chose this topic is that one of my colleagues, I don't know if she's angry, but she's not angry. She wrote it public. Elizabeth Anjorin, Mrs. once came up and said why she rebelled and became a Muslim was when her mom died, and the church her mom was going, paying all her tithes, doing everything. The pastor refused to bury the mom and said the mom was owing something. And that was why she became a Muslim. And this again happened. This again happening reminded me of that, because the guy went on ranting and threatened in the group that he was ready to bring in Pentecostal pastor to bury his mom. And Reverend Father, well, how dare you threaten, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And in my head, I was like, hey, imagine somebody was doing that to me when I lost my father. I knew it was, I never knew I was going to be the kind of cool I was during that period. I've never seen myself as calm I was during my daddy's burial. Everybody that came to that burial will testify to me. I was just out of this world. And so in my head, I was calculating because I knew what happened during my dad's burial. I've told whoever that cares to hear I'm going to shoot the movies. And the only difference I will pity is I will change name. I will try and change name of the Umuada or the person or who requested what or what did they know. But for everything you people requested, everything you people asked, the list I get up, I will screenshot, I will send it. It's a receipt. So that we will know where we are doing ourselves or if it's right or it's not right. Because that's why I'm here. Because I really want to know if what they are doing is right. Because truly now when they grow to become that Umuada tomorrow, now when they grow to become whoever is in charge, the elder forums, the youth forums, whoever is making the decision. And most of these people are our fathers, our mothers at home. So if you're able to talk to them, like, mommy, what you're doing is wrong, daddy, what you're doing is wrong, then I'm sure there's corrections is going to start from home. Because they say charity begins at home. I'm not sure only Christians say that, Muslims say that, traditional people say that. So we have to start somewhere. And if you're not able to have a conversation with your parents, then sorry, I don't know what you're having. So back to the topic. So he went on and showed receipts of that his mom pays her dues, she pays her levies in the church in Abeokuta or Ibadan, and even sent pictures of representatives from Abeokuta or wearing their uniforms in his village to pay their mom right. When father refused to come for the wake keep in the evening, which I know in the East we hardly do wake keepings again. And now that is the burial day. And this thing why they tell you, the corpse has already left mortuary to his home, and we are deliberating on this. Oh, fast forward the time, he kept writing letter. People who can reach, who hierarchies, we are trying to make calls. And one father came up and said, you're here threatening us that you're going to Pentecostal church, blah, 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 blah. You should humble yourself. You know, that you are abroad and you're ranting, that you should bend down and apologize to Reverend Father, beg him. He will come and bury your mother for you. My head do quim. Now, 2002 or thereabouts, Mary and Martha, Mamuzi's wives, were my best friend. And when they lost their dad, we were in one meeting. So a lot of people made excuses that they can't be present. And they used one topic now for every domot when they fall. I never knew the meaning of that word till December 2020, December 30th. That day when that man closed eyes, that topic is chalked. Even after my dad's burial, it struck, and I realized, I remembered, and I knew the meaning of that word now for everybody. Domot rain they fall. If you not fall for your own today, but tomorrow it will surely fall. Now, why am I bringing that? Father, when they rake, they should kneel down and beg him. And he's humble to come and bury somebody's mom. I don't understand. He might, if he no get mama, if he no get papa. But one day, he own go die. Now, here is my question. What is the duties of Reverend Fathers? Now, are you now saying if I live in Lagos, I pay my dues, I go to church, I do everything, I should be paying double? I should pay in Lagos, I should pay in the village, so that they will have right to bury the person? Because I need this topic to get to who he wants to get to. I actually invited all of them, the ones I know. They know me, I know they fear, because I already done they quarrel them from that day. So I need them to come here to explain to me. I need somebody to talk to me. If, as they pay for Lagos, it has to be paying in the village, so that when the time is right, because will the time ever be right? Yes. Will it ever happen? Yes. We don't always want to talk about the topic. Is one thing I dreaded the most, one of the topic I never had. I wish I ever had it with my dad, but in my head I always said never. I know if it happen, Chimo, will I ever survive? Oh sure. Am I going through the phase? Yes. I didn't even know. If somebody tell Kemsal, who is here, that I'll be the one sitting here, I almost wrote and to cancel today, but I know I have been procrastinating and I've been lying down and just came back from the hospital, and I told myself, no, Ifeoma, you have to tell the devil that he's a liar. I got up, I took my bath, poured the very hot water, then had the small makeup on my face and said, girl, we are going to have this topic, and I'm glad we are doing it. Now I need fathers to tell me, how do I have to be a member of SS Molumba and David Lagos, and I'll go to Ogidi and be paying as I'm paying in SS Molumba Lagos or St. Anthony Baja or Falomo or wherever, or Semlio Ikeja, then, or I'm paying in English Matters here, then I have to go to Ogidi and be paying in St. Vincent or the Ogidi, so that tomorrow, if anything happens, they will agree. Because I was mad that day, but usually these days I never they talk. Like, if to say it's like today, I've started talking. Yeah, oh, then I will challenge them. So I need to understand and know, why would they insist that somebody should pay 2 times to? Now somebody in the group claim up and say, it's not like why they are saying it is because they wanted you to have a relationship in your village. I feel they should relate with this. Of course, a hidden ancestor, they should relate, but that's what we are saying. They had the relationship, as in members of the city church members were already in the village to represent their parish there. So why was there still this insistence that it has to clear and father has to be? Then another thing again, forgetting, I beg go now they note am. Now, why is it that his father that will give dates for my papa burial? I don't understand. I have to come to the church and tell you the date I chose, Abi. So why would this be you that will insist on the date I should bury my father? Now you they bury him. Now you give me money to bury him. I don't understand. I want to ask. I need it to be cleared. I need the topic to be answered. Then I want to come to the tribe. Oh, me they talk of Igbo people now. Half Edo, half Igbo. Edo people. Ma touch na small. My sister they here. So I heard that when this woman stay outside 120, say I go carry her come Isha. Joker. You know, it's your tradition. Now my mama, my my wura, our mama. So it's actually, see, I'm not saying all I'm putting out here are questions. I need them to be answered well. I need to be convinced. I need to understand. I need somebody to explain to me why these are the reasons why these things should happen this way. Then maybe I will understand why. Then For the Muslim, their own sweet. But I still wonder why the person has to be carried in a casket to the burial ground. Then you bring him out and bury. It's not bad, but I just want to ask, since you're not going to bury them in a casket, then why still put them in a casket? Just asking a question. Yeah. I just want to know. And are they paying any money before any afar or imam come to the burial? Do the person have to clear any bills? Do they have to be, must say, imam choose a date? I need to also know that kind of part. Then for we Igbos, after you don't go church, clear bill, your bill. You will now come to umunna like your kindred, and pay bill, clear bill. Be? When you finish with the kindred, you will come to the village. You have imuno, that one, I don't know what they call it. They have the umunna, they have those ones. You will now collect in my Ogidi town. You will go and collect flag from your imuno. You collect flag from your umunna. You collect flag from your quarter people. You collect town from your hometown before you have your burial. Wow. Una well done. Una well done. So and you will pay. You will keep paying. You will keep clearing the bills till. So I want to understand. I dey pay you bill for person wey die for you to come and mourn with me. Somebody who is late, who is dead, and I'm mourning. Because so let me give you guys one gist. I don't know if many of my cousins are here, but I hope my sister and my brother will not kill me. So that day they brought my daddy's dead body in our parlor. I was crying, wailing. Already everybody was scared. They thought I was going to jump inside the grave. If I thought of jumping inside the grave, who will carry me as I large reach? How many people want to? Okay, somebody came to the Muslim way of burial is easier and cheaper. It saves time, cost. Christian is too paparazzi. Okay. So if I ever thought of it, as I large, I'm a matter. So if I jump, who will carry me? How they want to carry me? As in, if I'm just, on a lighter note, then it's not funny, but I have to live. I have to be here to make him proud, to just make his legacy stay forever. So there was no thought of going with him. Never. Depression, sure, still going through it. Do I still cry every day? Yes. Even while talking about it, tearing, sure. But it's a pain you can't even describe. You don't know how to explain. But like the highest thing I could say to anybody is just a knife, dagger, pierced in your chest that you're not willing to pull out. That's just how I feel, and that's how I feel it. So back to our topic. Where was I? So as I was wailing, crying, and I just told myself, I said, Foma, you won't see as you're crying, you're making your elder sister cry too much. And I turned. Lo and behold, now one of my papa cousin, when my papa take care of, when she no road to Lagos, and my papa carry and come Lagos, do everything. When things change, my papa no be better person. And I wonder why is when people die, we have so much good thing to say. Hi, Chimo. I know see that day when my papa died, I heard every kind of ringing tone. Hey! Onyacha biala Igbo means like Oyibo wey come Igbo land. Yeah, he's a saint. See the way he's smiling. His smile is just best in the world. And And then my daddy's cousin was wailing like this her cry, eh? And I paused. If I post the picture, I wish I know how to post the picture while I'm doing live. And you will understand. And I paused, stupid me. I turned. I look at her. Hey, God. Yeah, oh, sick, oh, yeah, oh, sick. God, why are you crying? Daddy. Osike ewo awamo sento ezigbo mmadu onwere onye dịka gị. That's Osike, good person o. There's nobody like you. You're the best person in the world. Yeah, I paused and I turned. This is the stupid girl that is crying. I told her, like, for the second time, my brain, you know, I try as my best to practice what I preach. Now, if I don't post you while you're alive, I am one person, ask people, that will celebrate anybody. Your birthday, now so I don't know, before. I post and I celebrate people. There is nothing I will not celebrate you for. Now, waking up and see people. Truly, when my daddy died, I realized that you don't tell people how to mourn. Everybody have rights, have a way to mourn. And you see people sing praises of people they had ranted, they have bad-mouthed, they have said awful things about. It baffles me. Truly, you don't have to. You don't have to. When my daddy died, I was not picking calls. And people reach me, but I can tell you category, I know who called me because I saw all the calls, but I was not picking. I was numb. What will I say? When people call, they say, what happened? Was he sick? How he died? He died for hospital. He died, as in, I should be explaining. Those are the questions. Fine. You could allow me a week, 2, some months, some days later. You can ask the questions. Fine. It's okay. Later. But not when I'm wailing, not when I'm dying, not when I'm in pain, not when I'm totally devastated. The first thing you ask me on phone, hey, if you Chimo, hey, what happened? Really? And unconsciously you want to explain. And they will continue the question till you explain everything. But the only person that called me one and said something was funny. Joy Chikwejiro. So when she called, she said, if I have nothing to say to you, but you know all those consoling words that you say to people, or those episodes you know how to write, or how to you console others, just do it to yourself. Wow. And truly, I don't know. And since then, I don't have words. Trust me. Because you really don't know. You can't tell somebody, I feel your pains. I know how you're feeling. Truly, you don't. Even if you've lost your mom, you've lost your father, you don't know how that person is feeling. Because it's a feeling you can never express or explain. So, and she continued wailing. And I turned and I could be that blunt. And I said, Auntie, stop. I said so. I told her, I just said, Auntie, I almost said her name. I said, Auntie, shift to go do, like, she should shift. I had to shift her between me and my elder sister and my siblings because she was in between us. It was annoying. It was hurtful. I saw it, the hypocrisy. It was too much. It was tearing me apart where I was standing. I could not handle it. I could not feel, I could not understand. Like, this is somebody you never regarded when he didn't have money again. When he was the richest man in Odida, he was you people's God. Every of you stayed in his house. Then when he was now in Ogidi, he was nobody. Then suddenly he died. You remembered. He was this. He was heaven. He was this. He was the best man. He was Father Christmas. Really? Don't do that by my side. Don't do that to my father. Continue your gossip. Continue to say those trash. But that man, oh no. In fact, I'm sure he will smile. He was really smiling. I'm sure he smiled more like, oh yeah, that's power, that's power, that's power. Of course, all manner of power. Oh, Daddy Mo. today I felt like boxing everybody, and fine. And she stood there, cry her cry. Immediately they bury my papa finish because for my Nyaram t-shirt, like I did not give her her own t-shirt. She's wearing one. If for my you don't give me a cara, Kuma give her. Life, they say, goes on. Now for everybody domot rain they fall. So I'm still, I don't know if you've been here with us or you started with us. I said the topic today is how do your tradition handle or conduct their funeral ceremony? How do your tribe? How do your religion? If you're a Christian, I want to hear it. If you're a Muslim, I want to hear it. If you're a Catholic, I want to hear it. If you're a Pentecostal, if you're a pagan, oh, fine. Because I know when my grandfather died those days, there's this dance that women don't dance. So the masquerades and all that. So traditionals, and I'm talking basically, I'm from Igbo. I know mostly how the Igbos do their burial. But like I said, why I brought up this topic is because I don't know why somebody have to be a member of a church in Lagos and pay their dues while alive. And you say because they come to the village and they are not paying, they have to pay again to pay. And I'm asking, what is the duty of a clergy to a Christian? What is the duty of a clergy to a Christian, even a human being, when they are dead? What is your duty? What is your calling? Is it just to ask me to pay tithes? If I don't pay tithes, I will not grow rich. I'm not wealthy. It's, Lenten season is a moment of sober reflection. So be you a clergy, be you a whoever, you have to think. You have to go inside your shell. It's not about fasting. There are many things to abstain. We Catholics say it's a moment to abstain, almsgiving and all that. Fast. Yes, what are you abstain? Oh, for me, so you people should allow me. I say English. So what are you reflecting on? What are you doing? What are you thinking? How do you think to be best to human being? How do you relate? They say love thy neighbor as yourself. Some people don't love themselves, so you don't tell them to love others. So I really need us to answer that. I've been waiting. If you want to come on to join this topic, you can just buzz. I'll call you in so that we'll have more of this topic. Explain to me, talk to me how your tribe do their own burials. I know for my place, the mother will give you lists. Don't worry, I'll not leak people's secrets. Is it the 50 loaves of bread, that tea you people drink in the morning when they bring your brother? Don't worry, I will not tell people. Or the ukwefi that you people. No, I'll not tell people. Don't worry. Is it the money that the children will use to come and greet you people? The children where the person papa die. Is it that one? Don't worry. I'll not tell people. Don't worry. Just relax. Relax. Don't worry. Is it the one that father will tell us that? So because the man is not wedded in the church, they will not bury him. I want to know. But while he was alive, he was paying. Is it the one you say the woman was not wedded? But while they were alive, they were paying you. You did not tell them, I don't want to collect your money because you're not paying. Because you're not wedded. Is it that now wedding is a criteria for somebody to be buried by a reverend father? I need to get all that discussed, treated, and I am waiting to hear from you. Thank you so much. So questions, please. I'm seeing a lot of my Yoruba. Sabi Yoruba people property. So I want to hear them talk. I want to hear them say some things. I don't just want to talk to myself. I've been looking for people to come. Joy, don't worry. Your papa don't die now. You go soon do better. I wish you the best. Don't mind me. It's not like I don't know. It's gonna dawn on you very soon. You'll see everybody's real character that day. But just have one thing in your mind. Don't bear grudges. Bury all ashes with the dead and move on. I want to know, I've asked this question. Can somebody tell me why I have to pay in Lagos, pay in my village before the burial happens? Please. I'm having a lot of DM. Why are you people running? Let me know if I want to see people who I can invite to join me discuss this. Hmm. So some people we don't do burial.
You don't say every day they pray for you.
Oh,
In my heart, so there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart see the beat like do,
okay. Do.
yeah.
So
That's
then,
why I choose you.
your friend. Thank you. My consular general, I respect. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
You know, I didn't inform you, but I want to prompt. Now, my papa don't die, your papa don't die. And me, I bury my own. So, I said, on Saturday, something happened. Something very funny, very, very funny happened. There's one group I belong to, and one guy said, Reverend Father, no gree burying papa. Reason that the father was not paying dues or levies in the village. But where he resides in Abeokuta or Ibadan, he cleared his bill and they were able to send members of their parishioners to come to somewhere in Anambra State for the burial. And the guy went on and on and on and on and was begging to have father attend his mother's burial. And he said no till he clears the bill. Now the guy was angry and he said, why do I have to pay 2 times? Because my mom is a full member and father refused. And father said because the boy, they also chose dates themselves that he will not. Now, I was angry and I got mad, and people were even supporting that he should go and beg. He cannot be in abroad, threatening to get a Pentecostal pastor to come and bury his mom. Then that one took me for brain, gaga, 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 gaga. And and I said, no, enough of this. Let's even talk about it. I want to know how your religion, how your tradition, how your tribe conduct their funeral service.
Ha. Funeral ceremony in Nigeria. The process of burying anybody in this country is a very long process, especially when you are a Christian. It's actually very pathetic that we have to go through all this, knowing very well that Christianity doesn't represent what the church is trying to make people do now. Christianity is about love, it's about understanding. It's not centered around money, you know. Now, if I have to pay here, I live abroad.
Yeah.
Like we call it Indiofia.
Yes.
People who live abroad.
Yeah.
We have to pay. I'm looking for a spot to sit. My room is a
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to pay for all kinds of levies, you know,
Yeah.
ranging from, sorry, I'll be off camera for a minute, ranging from money for um, levy for meeting or something, Catholic men, Catholic women, Catholic girls, Catholic boys, Mary League,
Beyond.
you know. Now, if we have to pay for all this, it's not even just about paying. You know, the stress you go through before you are able. In fact, I don't even want to recall the one that we went through. Man, it was too much. The stress was so much. We were going helter skelter. This one will go. In fact, at the point I said, "See, go and call me one pastor to come and bury my dad. I'm done. I'm tired. I don't like all this politics. What do we need all this politics for? Somebody died, you said it's owing, and we paid. You now start counting whatever they said happened since 19 say, is this Christianity? Are we practicing Christianity or religion or doctrine? Which one are we practicing? Because I no longer understand what is going on. It's actually very sad that a church member will die and will be out there looking for money for this, for that. The great grandfather's money, the greatest grandmother's was mother was owing, and all those frivolities and things that are not that are totally not necessary. We start counting them and making those things, making it difficult. Okay, it's enough that the homeowner problem is there. You have to settle this one, money. The other one, money. Everybody wants money, including the church where we are supposed to run to for soccer. So I don't understand why we should be paying so much money, because somebody died. I don't get it. I don't support it, and I'm not a party to
Okay.
it. You hear me?
That's nice. And it's one to
Yeah, one.
for us of us to be able to air how we feel about these things, because I don't want to sound like we are somebody is being very mad, like we are not saying what should be said. Or and you just pointed it that are we Christian, or we are worshiping doctrine. I know there's a doctrine, but aside from this doctrine, they say these are laws made by man.
Uh-huh.
And if laws are made by man, are these laws? Because you know like I said earlier, if she didn't belong anywhere, it's different. She
Uh-huh.
belongs somewhere. So how do you now come to tell me? And that's why I'm asking. I said, how do you justify you telling me that I he, that he has to still pay in the village
Mm.
for that?
Because they will tell you have to pay in the village because everybody comes back. Everybody dies and they bring them back to the village to bury. So there are things, expenses. I don't know what it is, but they have to run some expenses and all that. And when church too, they cost to run. We're not close them now. It's been too
I
much
don't
for too long.
understand.
We should
If
shut
there's
it down.
issue,
Let
then
everybody stay at home.
I should stop paying in Lagos and be paying in the then
Pay in
we should
Lagos.
be paying
Is it
we
only
should be paying wherever we belong to.
the dead will pay. All his children will pay. His wife
Yeah,
will pay. Everybody, the
yes,
brothers must pay. Nobody should be
yes,
owing in church. If they, if
yes,
they attend the same church, nobody should owe a dime. If not, they will not bury a dead man who is not owing. It's the man
yes.
that is not owing. He's not owing. So why are you pegging my own debt on someone
On
who is not owing, who died on a corpse? It doesn't make sense. Sometimes it makes it look like, I don't know
it's all
why
about
we should follow doctrine, our own man-made doctrine, and forget about Christ's teaching, which is long. That's basically it. Christ's teaching is embedded in love. That's just all it's all about. I don't know what we are doing. I don't know how we got to this point. I don't know whoever told religious leaders that everything should be tied to money. I don't know because it's ah Omo, family
Yeah.
church, governors, eh? Let's do this and let them shut everything. That no, we rest.
Oh, how much is that church?
I'm a chair. If they don't have money to run it, let them shut it down. You can't be strangling people all in the name of getting money from people because I was talking with a friend and we're talking about building church, orphanage and all that. She said when she has money, she'll build a church. I said, oh, beautiful. When I have the money, I'll build an orphanage. That's the
Of
first thing
course.
I'm going to do.
How will I build a church? Ejimi Emegini.
And the people who come to church feed now, those ones they still see food church. So let me attend to the people,
Who needs?
who needs it, and the people who need the love that Christ asks us to share and show people. So me, I'm not going to. I'll do orphanages. I'll do as many as possible, and fund them and take care of them as to the best of my ability and as much as my finance can carry me. I mean, how person dey dey imbalance? See the church when I'm not doing.
Because truly, I remember in Anambra State, there are, if as your papa died, my brother, there are these lists they will tell you if you want to put banner, because, oh, Ikenna, my brother, God bless you. So, Ikenna now mocked me. He called me and said, hey, madam, I know
Yeah,
say you go want put your papa billboard for everywhere. But
yeah,
for every billboard you have to put in Anambra State, you have to pay, I think, 500,000 or
yeah.
1 million to put a billboard, and it must be removed. Like all those small banner, it has to be removed after, I think, 7 days immediately after the burial.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay. Because from what I heard when we asked, they say because we've turned everywhere to advertising dead people. So every corner, every look and corner, you just have posters, 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 posters. Now, but the thing is that some people still pay. They pay that huge sum to have those billboards. Like that stupid can I said, madam, I'm angry very well. You have to pay to get your father poster.
Like,
Okay, so we have my little cousin is here. They lost their dad before my dad. That's my uncle. And I know I cried so much when he died. But I didn't know how terrible those kids were strong enough. Maybe because they handle the whole thing. But I say, like, when they come with all these rules and regulations, like I know some things Edo people do. Edo people come up with, if an elderly man die, please, if you are Edo, and Rachel, if you're here, correct me. If an elderly person dies and he doesn't have a child, or his child is not of age, or he doesn't have a grandchild, they are not supposed to bury him yet. How? Why? What happens? I don't understand. I really want people to have come up, have this conversation with me, because it really baffles me what you expect people who are mourning, bereaved. These people are actually, I don't know if you understand the word bereaved. These people are bereaved. They are crying. Namo, Nemo, and you're saying you have to pay this, you have to pay that. And I don't know why that should ever happen. Seriously. I don't know why that should ever happen. And I'm begging, I'm using this medium, I'm pleading to all our clergies. I'm taking this as an opportunity to beg. Isi anagi means I'm actually lying down, I'm prostrating, I am pleading. You people should go back and amend some of our doctrines, especially the churches. You cannot tell me that somebody is not wedded. Nobody plans their death. Nobody knows the date. Nobody knows the time. Nobody intentionally wants to come to church from do everything, and on the last day, you people are nowhere to bury them. It hurts, it's painful. And like I asked again, I said, what is the duty of a clergy to a member when they were alive? Because I don't understand. They need Rachel, I called you before. I wanted you to come on air and explain. So I'm going to call you again, Rachel. Rachel is my cousin, my twin sister, my 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 partner in everything. Because I had a question I asked earlier. Before we round off, we had like 10 minutes more to go. Yay! This is R Square.
Arrow Square, power, power, power.
Super. Oh, Rachel. Hey, Rachel.
My love, so happy to see you happy today.
Hello, of course. If you saw me earlier, Mom still was surprised to see me. I was looking like when I came back from the hospital and I was told some news. I was really down, but I already fixed time for this program, and I told myself, Ifoma, you have to look your best. Nobody will see that you're sick. Nobody will
Don't worry, we'll talk about that one later, yeah? I'll call you so we'll talk about that.
You're from Edo State, so I want to ask 2 questions. A lot of people don't know you're my cousin, but you're my
direct. You are not from Edo. Go sleep.
My direct cousin,
Hey.
So, asking this question. Now, they say in Edo State, if a woman who is like, say you be my wife now, medium, yeah. So, if in 100 years you die, in 100, because one day we'll all give up, are you saying they will take you home, and why? That's 1. 2.
Well, I think that's okay.
That's 1. 2. They said when an elderly uncle dies, and because I know when Uncle Super died, let me use him as an example. If not for Bra Moses, they said Tony was not old enough to bury him. I want to know why. Is it why? I need to understand those clauses.
Well, as to that elderly person dying and maybe the son not old enough to buy, I may not be able to explain that very well.
Okay.
But I know like when Joe died,
yeah,
little Joe's son is still very small.
Okay.
They said he cannot bury his father. So Papa had to stand in for him. So they said so that in the future, he may not have issues. Because if they don't do it, they'll regard it as him not burying his father, him not doing the right. So he will have to redo the burial again, even when he's grown. So same thing would have happened to my dad. Yes. Same thing would have happened to my dad if he didn't bury his father.
Yeah.
When he died, Moses wouldn't have been able to bury my dad. Because to them, he has not buried his own father. So he will do both burials. Do that one before he buries my dad. Yeah. So as to that, I'm not really conversant with that. Okay. Then you ask something about maybe when they die, the female, they take them back to their parents' house. Yeah. Like when they are marrying an Edo woman, they just pay stipends like 20 naira. Okay. So they tell you, we are not selling our daughters. Okay. So to them, they didn't tell you, so bring them back. But to that law, it's very, very flexible right now. Yeah. Okay. In the sense that, okay, like when my mom died, if we had told them that, okay, we don't want to bury my mom in Igwebe, we want to bury her in Ekpoma, they would have allowed us.
Are you sure?
They would have. Yes, they would have. So many people, they don't bury their
siblings. I know mommy, I started telling Sister Anna and Sister Baby that not disturb my children if anything happen.
Of course, since she has told them, and again, like I said, that particular law is a bit flexible now. So they will allow you bury your parents wherever. Just like in those good old days, when you want to do your traditional marriage, you have to travel to the village. But now you can do it anywhere you are. Okay, so that particular one.
Anambra people, you still have to take. You might not be there, but it has to be done in the village.
Okay, like here, they can do anywhere, in as long as the bride's parents, they are there. so they can
Ogidi
do
people
it. Uh,
have to be.
yeah. Then you asked something about Reverend Fathers fixing time and date for burial. Like during Mom Sin's own, we almost had issues with them too when they said we couldn't bury my mom because according to the new Catholic rule, that you have to bury your deceased 2 weeks after they died.
Yeah.
And the reason being, they don't want people doing those elaborate burials anymore. Especially like for those that don't have, you don't maybe make them start thinking weird, because most people borrow money to do burials. Some even still, just because they want to please people, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why they actually came up with that rule of maybe 2 weeks after the person dies, okay? But we told them that, sorry, we cannot bury our mom 2 weeks because my mama not be far where you just bury like that. So we had to talk back front. The children are in school, blah, blah, blah. But eventually, Father said, okay, can just give us a month of grace. And the date we chose was like, the date doesn't fit into their own itinerary.
Yeah, I
so
know
that was how we had to alter.
Period.
So we had to alter the date a little. Okay, so that was how they gave us their own date. I was like, okay, good and fine. At least let's just bury the woman and get it done and over with, you know. So that's basically it. But
you're a very strong Catholic, and I was just going to ask your opinion. Now, I know you were earlier here when I started the topic, and in that group, if you were there and you like I was asking, I said, why will somebody like, I know Mom C was very, very, very active in the St. Mary there. But I don't know how I would have twisted it for you to understand. Like, okay, somebody that is in Lagos, very active, very, very active. And when they die, they need to take them home because most Igbo peoples would definitely take their corpse home. And you're saying they are owing some money. Already they've sent parishioner from wherever they are down to east. And Richard, what I'm explaining is that the guy had to send pictures in this group. His mom being moved from mortuary home. And father is telling people, anybody where go there, they go pay fine. You must not go.
No, that's wrong. Father is supposed to be a bridge.
And
it's supposed to be a bridge.
Beg. And Reverend Fathers in this group are supporting that the guy had no right to bring the topic publicly. That he's supposed to be begging Father than be threatening Father that he will call a Pentecostal pastor to bury his mom.
Father didn't do right too, in the sense that Father would have been the bridge to make peace between the villagers and the city ones. And again, if I'm paying dues in the city, all they need to do, okay, you said you've been paying dues there. Where is the card or proof to show that I'm paying? Because like if I want to do my banns of marriage, you tell me to go and do, you understand? So it's supposed to be like that. I don't need to pay my dues in both places.
But
it's just for you.
He showed
I'm with you.
And they were asking that
it's wrong. That's wickedness. I call it wickedness.
I could not have it. Trust me, Rachel.
Seriously.
I could not. I could not.
I could trust you.
Trust me, the group now, where we get plus bishops from Father from. In fact, that was my first time of talking since 2020. I went, so I was mad.
It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Yeah. Although we didn't have to face that because you know, say Momsi na Mary the Queen, Mary the Queen and Momsi. So
the issue we had with our own was they say wedding or no wedding, he's not wedded in the church, or he had 2 wives, or so. We did all we can. We pull all the strings. We reach anywhere where we want write. At least you saw the whole Reverend Fathers were there. But see the thing, that's the thing. Reverend Fathers that came from other dioceses say it was wrong. They were ready to do it. They were ready. All the ones that came from Lagos, Abeokuta, Ogun State, they say no.
Yeah.
At least he has a clergy as a daughter, that my elder sister is a reverend sister. So they could have done that for him.
Yes, for her, at least.
But at least you did there. People where even hold the burial and then get the burial. The ones when they drag the brother. So we didn't miss him though. Bishop came, I understand that part of the doctrine. We didn't frown too much at it. We did not.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But my own be say, Shebi una they collecting money. Una for saying after all, he still promise now.
That time they were collecting it, they should have told him then that look, see, you never marry for church. We will do this and we will do that.
A day before he died, we still give them the 100 bags of cement.
I close my door.
Why they don't tell us, say, this 100 bag of cement where you won't give us future? We don't want to.
No, that one is very important to them. Very, very important. Very important. But I just think there are some things they really need to amend, because as the time is going, this jet generation, they are not even ready to wait for you. They can as well just put the person straight up in the ground. So there are so many things they really need to change.
As in, because they not send you, and that's the thing. And we need to carry ourselves along, because the thing is, like I said at the beginning of this, now I get to understand why Lisa Anjorin said that when her mom died, she was mad. That the same church where her mama come up for, where they send her mom some money, tell her they not bury her mom because she's not something or a full member. That's why she became Muslim. I understand, Rachel. Nobody will tell me why I do. And somebody rebel that way. Like I tell people, Rachel, you know me. I tell people, I say it every day. I say it to anybody. I said, okay, one thing in Lagos, I'm directing an old man jammed me and came down and said, oh, need respect, you cannot greet. Are you joking? As in, I should.
After jamming my car. Respect.
As in, I don't have respect that you jam me. I should kneel down and greet you. And I told him outrightly when everybody would beg me, I said, no, Oga, you have to beg me. Papa will bomb me. Mama will bomb me. When they offend me, they apologize. And that's one word I tell people. I said, my Bible told me that after God, my second God are my parents. I don't comprehend the chief. Richard, So any respect, anything I don't do for my papa and my mama, be you anybody, I don't care. Unfortunately, my papa don't die, so I pity men. I pity them.
No,
so I
go straight your head for you. Behave.
I sounded like a warning, like, hey, my papa, if you see where they pet me, they beg me like, oh, power, no verse now. You go bribe me with Coke, with Pepsi.
Now that don't spoil you, that don't spoil you.
You go bribe me with Pepsi and cheese bun. Like, if you see where they bribe me, what do you want? I
go Pepsi spoil you now. Come collect Pepsi from my hand now. Come collect Pepsi. Come collect.
Pepsi and cheese. Mom says buying it. Make she try it now. Make she try it.
I go call sister later. May not buy for you again.
See, plenty things where she don't buy. Make she try it. Make she try it.
Yeah, Sunday I seen you, sis.
From Wazobia FM Abuja.
Take care, my love.
I'm saying, Rachel, we are Arrow Square.
Yeah. Arrow Square, power.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you.
And,
we'll chat later.
Yes. Oh, it's been an awesome 1 hour here today. And I want to thank everybody who came online, who contributed to this topic. And, we can't finish discussing all this topic. I beg, Chiamaka, close. Can you reach your side? Oh, I can see. So, we can't finish this topic in one day at all. Never. It's a topic we can never finish. And,
of course,
I was going to drop another thing. I know recently Igbos, it's not even just Igbos, some culture, some traditions, and they tell young boys, I don't know, because I don't have the power to change the tradition. When you impregnate a girl, when unfortunately, which I can't, every topic I go finish people. And when you give am belle, and unfortunately, she dies because recently I know one.
You have to marry the dead body.
You go pay that. That's it. You go marry am, dance. There is no excuse. There you can. I don't even know that one. I no get say. Church people like you don't hear the rate. But that one, so immediately you give the girl belle, she follow you. They stay house. Like I know.
They born on credit. Adam born on credit. They born on credit.
I mean, she born on credit.
Yes.
You know, Richard, the thing there is that guys don't get married again these days, except the girl is pregnant. They wait. They are not ready.
They go suffer now for the end.
When they don't born for credit for them, they should try. And go and do. Except you're comfortable doing it while she's gone, because that tradition stays. I know it happened in the southeast. You go pay. In fact, by then, like my people, when they collect money, where my bride price no pass 20 naira or no pass.
Ooh, you're old. Hey, if I'm stop it, you know when they carry box of different things, they go pay all your money when you take go school from the night to Bororo.
I know be Imo. I be Anambra.
Don't you people do it in Anambra?
No.
Anambra is 20 naira.
2 naira 50 kobo.
That one is good now.
If I marry from Ogidi, 2 naira 50 kobo, the guy go give my papa. My papa go return 2 naira. He cannot go give him back 2 naira.
May take care of you.
He go bring only 20 gallon of palm wine. 5 tuba of yam. 10 gallon of rice. That's only what he's bringing.
Wow, and that one is good now. Than paying through their nose, because that's why most of them are not marrying anymore.
So, Oga, you know we have beautiful Anambra girls. So, but if you choose to tax you very well, no, people, you know they are beautiful girls. They price according to primary school, secondary school, university.
Now make many of them they run go marry outside their tribe. They are killing them with price.
You cannot you cannot blame it on us. When you see the girl, you say so that you collect the money once and for all. So still on this topic, I'm begging the guys, you have to do the needful. I would have called. You have to really do the needful. I called them Mouthpiece to come on air today because I know he just experienced 1 or 2 things, but he's busy on one show, and because he just lost his wife, and he knows how Akwa Ibom people they welcome him and the beginning. So it's just a time for us to sit down, think about these traditions. If you're close to one Oba, if you're close to one Igwe, if you're close to one Eze, use idea they suggest.
There's even one on my table now. I'm trying to settle.
Okay.
A lady that gave birth on credit.
Okay.
Now the guy doesn't even want her, doesn't want anything to do with her, and she gave birth to twins.
Okay.
Funny enough, they are from Edo State.
Okay.
So now she said the guy is not even taking care of the kids. And when she tried to, because the first thing I asked her, if the guy is not talking to you, have you tried to reach his parents?
Family,
or somebody close to him? She said yes, that even when she tried to reach out to the parents were like, I can't drop the children for us, carry your own, they go your own. And you can't drop the children. She should bring the children to the village. They're in Abuja here. So I just told her, see, madam, 2 things involved. 1, think about your children's happiness. And 2, I'm sure if you had something doing, you will not be in this situation. You know, so you need to have something doing.
That's it.
So you don't need to rely on somebody to like, okay, fine, it's the father's responsibility to take care of his children, but he's telling you, no.
Point of correction. It's not his responsibility. You don't get who they write am for. Seriously.
Although, if he's not being responsible, as far as he never paying bride price, he born on credit. So
That's
you not
it.
get any stronghold on the guy. So eventually we are able to tell her to maybe just find something to do. Even the listeners were willing to contribute for her to start up something so she could pick up her life. Even people that went through such, they called her to encourage that. So I don't know for our young people, Sha.
Let me talk on this topic you just brought up. In my place, let me also use that if you burn credit for man, the pikin no be the man own. Now my
No.
papa
Yes.
pikin, now my papa pikin, the man no get right.
Okay. Yes.
If I can't decide, magnam, say okay, oh daddy, now he get a must. He doesn't have rights to the child. Now, like you said, I have a lot of these topics on my office table. And in fact, one brought it while I was in Nigeria, and she kept ranting and saying, my husband know they do this, my husband know they do that. In fact, she spoke to my cousin, and I think she washes for my cousin, and she went on. Her husband, they beat her, my husband. And now, because ladies know I handle Purple Campaign, the domestic violence, so they think that immediately you brought the case, I go kill the man. No. There's always three sides to a story: the truth, your side, his side, and the truth. So I must listen to every side. If you like, they die for my side. The only thing I will do for that time, I will give you first aid, I will give you food, clothes, and shelter. That three things I will provide. But before I report that case to the government, before I take it to public defender,
You have to balance the story.
now I tell people, like that woman, she don't run. They agree pay rent, they do this, they do that. My husband, they beat me, they ga. And I ask, what did you do? There is, sure, Rachel. There's always a reaction to an action. We talk about the reaction, we never talk about the action. There is never a reaction without an action.
There's always a foundation to everything.
You know what, Richard, if you not curse me, I no go curse you. Now, and she could not stay. All she was asking was she need money, she wants to rent house. I said, giving you money for house is not issue. Renting you a house is not issue. But what I don't like to do is, now because she never get married, she'd always send people, make they come out their husband's house. No. So first of all, I will listen to the topic. So when she was done, I said, I need your husband's phone number to talk to him. She do, I said, then I'm not ready. Then I told my cousin, I said, you people should not give her money for rent. So we went back and forth, and she gave me the number. Then I called the husband. I didn't reach him. I know where he works. I called the manager of the place he works. And I said, this is what this guy is doing. I need to talk to him. And they said, no, he's not like that kind of person. This person is the coolest person. I said, let's leave that. I need to talk to him. So tell him I have his case on my office. I need to talk to him. Then he called. I told him, Oga, I don't want to talk to you alone. I want to do a three-way call. So save your credit. Let me call you people. I called him. I called his wife. I said, Madam, your husband did this side. You did this side. Oh, yeah. That's it when you tell me yesterday when you did cry. I know say you don't talk him again. She talk. Oga starting talk. And you realize that this thing we always say, you can't not a guy and not expect him. He might react with you. Trust me with that dramatic. If he pull your hand off, he don't beat you. Trust me. He just say he come out your hand, he don't beat you. So, and he complains many things. That how can he come home from work? His wife is outside sitting and gisting with the neighbors. Without standing, he go down there inside 1 hour, 2 hours. Now her younger sister go come serve him food. Because she also complained that he always complained that make the sister know they cook. Now she must cook. Why must she cook? She go down, go work, come back. I come ask and say, which one be your work? Hello, good evening from America. Or is that UK? Yeah, UK. And I kept on asking, and I said, what were you doing for 1 hour outside? It's not like she didn't see him pass. She sat there and continued the gist. And she has 2 phones. She always hide one. So why are you hiding one? So she's always chatting. They might be talking and she's chatting or she receives message. And who are these people you're chatting? She's prompt to take the husband phone to check message, call the women, but never allows the husband to touch her phone.
To
She
check
you
her
dey hear
own.
this thing too. And so it's because of their constant fights that the landlord wants her out of the house.
Of the house.
So when the husband don't load his own, I said, okay, since you feel this work you're doing is the one that is making you not to cook at home, not to take care of the kids, madam, no dey work again, I won't work. So part of her complaint is that she doesn't want to be a housewife. So the guy gave reasons. And
The number is here with us.
And when I judged the case, madam went back to report that I was being partial. And I asked her, I said,
How?
and I
After making call, a neutral call, you are there, he's there.
she called me back and she was crying and she said, mommy, it's not what I wanted. He was nice. I said, But as he was asking you, I was asking, I said, is he saying the truth? And he said, yes. So how was I partial? He said, I no caution him. I said, so, and they are not married. So the only thing I compelled the guy, and they have been living for 20 years.
Hey, that's real marriage friendly boyfriend or credit.
So, and I asked the guy, I said, why you never marry him? He said, because he no one give her the title of wife. Because
Can you imagine?
Boldly. I can't say
No, that man is wicked. He's wicked for that one. He's wicked.
Say, if you leave her now, who won't marry him? He said she know they go anywhere. I said, then you are lying. I said, you see, before Christmas like this, go and weather. If you know weather, you go lose your job. It's a promise. That one, I know give you 2 ways. I just call her. I said, now me go report your company. I'll send letter to Lagos Public Defender.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to say, finally he was able to pay her bride price. And finally,
thank God.
I'm done the cook. But why did I bring that topic?
I'm sure that's why the woman was acting up. Because to her, he has not actually paid her bride price. You understand? That's why I said there's always a foundation to everything. So that could be her own. Yeah,
she should have fought for that kind of thing. Like, okay, this is what I want to be done to me. This is how I want it to. Not like you leave things that are relevant. And you understand. So I basically believe in such things. And just like I keep saying, we all want to get married. We all want to settle down. But hey, when you're loving up, also remember, love is never enough. On our way, the marriage, no. So love is never enough.
If you leave me alone, I don't go. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. So please and
we'll
please.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, please and please, as I try to sign out on today, I remember this topic again. It's all about how do your tradition, your tribe, your religion, or tradition conduct their burials. I can't fight that enough, but hey, let's try and talk. If everybody talk to their mom or their dad, because your mama follow for the Omoada where they bring lists. My mama follow. Your papa follow for chiefs or elders where they go meeting. If at all that, then we can always start doing the right thing. And the next topic that my cousin brought up was about marriages. And like I say, and I always say it, love is never enough. Even in boyfriend and girlfriend, say people like us will never marry. We they learn from people who don't marry when they bring their story. Like people like me that have a table to hear a lot of stories, to hear a lot of things, to experience it, to hear, this is how it happens, this is how it's been, how is that. And sometimes what always happens is when the love starts fading off, it's not like it can't be rekindled. The first 5 years of that relationship, when you pass it, it stays. I tell people, when you are into a relationship, when you're doing the boyfriend and girlfriend, there's always a mask. Nobody Nobody. Trust me. No matter how real you are, no matter how real you claim to be, you're not 100% real. I repeat, nobody. You can contest it, you can write it. 100% real. See, my people, my tradition, there's this adage in Igbo land that said, every woman is like Ngugwisa. I don't, somebody should help me with Ngugwisa, like 7 wraps of when you knot things and wrap it up into 7 places. So for each step, when you unveil those wraps, whatever you see is what you take. So, and trust me, we women, I want to say we women. You see, the moment he give you ring, you don't balance. Now me get them. So that your my baby boo boo baby come here. In fact, if they annoy you, that time when you supposed to vibrate, you say, maybe I was angry, or maybe that thing you did to me, it hurt me. Maybe that thing you did to me, it hurt me. Then wedding with this ring I wed. Tomorrow, baby, don't try that thing again. I'm telling you, baby, you see that thing, not try them again. She can't born girl. She go see the thing in this my house. Try am. In this my house. Try am. Make she born boy. Hey, Ndibo. You are. It's no longer in our house. Oh. In fact, this my children house. You will pack out. You will pack out. Now, how these are the ngubus, the wraps that she's unveiling. It doesn't mean she's not good. Oh. It doesn't mean she doesn't love you. No, she has balanced. Some people say na Legina, she has Legina, like she's there, she's balanced fully. How do you tolerate her? There's this new series I watched on Netflix, Love is Blind. Now, one guy shakes said, love is blurry, and I laughed because to him, that's what he understood by love is blurry. Sure. And some accepted love is blind. And from his explanation, some people believe the inner connection is more than the physical connection. To him, there should be an attraction. There should be 2 to 1. Abi? And people are angry that he's voicing, he's speaking. I agree he went to the wrong show. But is he right in his own explanation? But is he not handling it well? The way he talks, you know, people were blunt like us. We know some people know they sieve them. They don't know how to manage it. That's the thing. So when I say love is not enough, it's never enough. Because once that is no love, what sustains it is friendship. Friendship. Now, the first thing you have to do is build a friendship. Build an alliance. See, Alibaba posted one thing. Every relationship is a business. What are you bringing up to a table? And I'm serious. It's business in an alliance. That's why it's friendship. In friendship, what are you bringing to the table? I have my few friends. I have my loved ones. Joy is there. I have Jane. I have few of them who are close to me. I have Vivian. And when I say it's a business. In friendship, in relationship, in marriage, we might not want to call it what it is, but it is business. Love is investment. I'm investing my love in you. It's business. But see, you know, because you don't want to say it as it is, I am investing. But beyond love, what do I have to bring in the table? In friendship, what do I bring to the table? I've got so many things to bring to the table. My friends know I'm an asset. Oh, geez, if I'm okay, I'm an asset. If you have me and a friend, go and sleep. I am making, see now, I'm doing my bragging rights. If you have me as a friend, go and sleep. So what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table of friendship? What do you bring to the table of marriage? That will be our next topic next time. What are you going to bring to the table? What, are you just going to be a liability? You don't have to be a liability. There are so many things you can bring to the table. Your brain, it's one. Make it active, make it functional. Because trust me, love is never enough. Love you, darling. Yay! I love you all. It's been so amazing. I don't want to go. I don't want to sign out. A lot of topic is coming in. People are DM me. Somebody just said to me, because my laptop, my WhatsApp is on my laptop, and somebody just said, if you please, before you sign out, before you sign out, can you please ask? So, I love you too, boo. Can you please ask people, why are they not real why are they not real when they are in a relationship, friendship, or okay, well, like I said, everybody is real on their own sense, how they feel, how the realness is. Of course, I don't want to call anybody fake, but what I keep saying is I just say it, and I say it as it is. What are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? I know what I bring to the table. I don't know what you bring to the table. It's not money. Money is not everything. Trust me. It's never everything. If you can't offer money, what can you offer? So somebody can be the financer of our friendship. I will be the brain of our friendship. Do you understand? That balances the friendship. You should not, my Bible even said it. You can never be lukewarm. It's either you're hot or you're cold. You should not be lukewarm. If you're warm, I spit it out of my mouth. Yes. So people like me, I did bona. No, but I also have my cool moments time. Yeah, longest time. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Morning is over. I'm back to my feet. Don't worry, any day where I choose to cry, you're not going to pet me. Just remember to be saying power goes. So, yes. Then somebody just sent here and said, if in my tradition, this guy is stupid. Okay, in my traditions, the younger one never goes to where an elder one dies. So imagine where my daddy wasn't allowed to go to where my mommy was being buried. It was so awful, and I felt bad. Yeah. Ooh. Our traditions. It's so amazing. It's so amazing how we all have our tradition, our culture. I know let me touch the Umuada thing. Somebody said I should touch the Umuada thing, but be it as it may, I must sign off 9 o'clock, no matter what, because I will see that you people have to go to bed. I have to go to bed too. So in my place we have what we call Umuada. Umuada means the daughters of the land. Like I'm also an Umuada. So when my dad died, I always use when my dad died. Not just my dad, there's always a tradition of the Umuada, and this person is saying about the cutting of the hair. And I know about that cutting of the hair. It's not, it depends on your tradition, on your tribe, which is why I asked this question. How do your own tribe treat it? How do your own tradition treat it? No, Umuada is not first daughters. It's Nwakpo that is first daughters. Umuada is every girl child from that village. That's Umuada. Every girl child in that village, every girl child married is in Umuada's meeting. Umuakpo is that's what we call it in Ogidia. I don't know what you call it in your place. But Umuakpo means first daughters. I'm not Umuakpo. My Adane is Umuakpo. And by my right now, I am Umuakpo because she decided to marry to Jesus. But even that day of my papa burial, she do all her. Of course, they don't say that whether she be Reverend Sister because she sat in that car in front of the seat. That was her right. It wasn't my right. So every daughter. So during burial, now their brother die, now their sister die. They sit by the corpse. They are the ones that decide. If they choose not to come, you cannot do anything. But what annoys me is that Ukwefi, that they always, my people have kind of abolished Ukwefi indirectly. Now they don't ask you for Ukwefi, no must. You can do the Ukwefi with cash. Yes. But the one wey come vex me now, you will tell us that we have to come out to greet you people. Now me, my papa die. Now me go use money come greet you now. Say, I dey greet you. Oh, lest I forget, this is the good part I want to gist you. So in my place where I come from, when my dad died, we have to go to his maternal home, like where his mother came from, to inform them that my dad died. So we have to buy cow. My papa children don't grow, they don't marry, they don't born children. You must buy cow. If you never marry, if your children never marry or born, then you can buy goats. Now they hear. So when we got there, now the tradition say you can't just tell them your daddy is dead, they are pikin. My papa na they are pikin. My papa no come be ogidi. In maternal people, na they are pikin. So you can't just walk in and say, our pikin die. No. So when you get there, you will now greet them. You came to greet them. Oh, your pikin. Then you people will now go outside. You will come inside again and said, we came to tell you people that on our pikin they sick. Then I will come go outside again. Come back. Come form like say on a receive call like, yeah. They don't tell us say on our pikin. How my market seller, my number one New York City, Allen Avenue seller, a gyro crossport. I see you, I heard you. That's my real G there. I send you. So, Adrian, I don't know whether you go agree tell us how you take bury your mama. You know about that day. You know say your mama don't go. And if you say she fine, if na yellow pepper slim down, my papa feel like her for that side. So they gave us lists, the maternal people. They gave us lists. We have to buy cartons of drinks, monies, to come and inform them. Kola nut, there's this kola nut, and I saw 7 to come and now tell them official. After you've gone to tell them when a pikin die, you'll come keep some rights. The day they will come to greet you people. Then the day you will go and tell them about the burial, you will carry drink, you will carry kola nuts, you will still buy goats or whatever to go and tell them that you're planning your father's burial or your mother's burial. Then this is Mpo. My grandmother that I look like my replica. It's from Mpo. Mpo in Anambra State. So we had to go to Mpo to tell them my dad is dead. Now these are things we took. Now for them to come my papa burial. Now we still go buy them things where they go carry give us. Hey, Owamo. Now we still buy everything where they go use come our papa burial. Still hire motor for them. Now when they finish everything, we go come give them cow to say thank you for coming to bury my father. If not, we no do burial. If not, there is one thing we call Ibene. There's this tree, you have to cut the tree, and that tree means they are separating my dad through. It means he's going to rest in peace. When that thing is not done, it means we have not really done his burial. No matter how burial ceremony, how noise, how millions, how thing you do, if that thing is not done, in my place, you have not done burial. And this maternal people and Omuada, They are the wahalas of eastern regions. So there's these people, my people say, Ozunwada is when you carry on like this, no, when you carry on like this, no, when you carry on like this, no. Those are the people that you have to be very, your head, they bono, no be where they dey. Your head, they sugar, no be where they dey. So you go, they pamper them, they take their nonsense, they go, they curse you, they go, they quarrel, you bring food, they feel reject, you bring this, because if they no say, na never do better. So when we now but in fact, yeah, you say what? In fact, when we were going, we packed. If you see where me and my brother will hide our motor, had to trek so that they no go know say we get the kind of motor we get. When they finally came to our house, they say, upstairs here, upstairs here, upstairs here, upstairs here. They are not going to take goats from us again. Because somebody now told them, his children are young, no, not do like that. Now they go give him a cow. How many cow? No, na collect one goat, one cow. When the one that now came to our house to tell us how many gunshots we used to salute them when they are coming. When we now finally went to say, what? Never. That we have money. We have house. My papa built his own house. My brother built his own house. That one built his own house. This one their house. So for that, we kukuma pay. Everything what they ask, we pay. Because we wanted my dad to rest in peace. And I say, those people that don't have. Rachel, I tell you, I don't talk. Now like this I stand. And they look them. They do all their magic. And they look them. I just say, my papa do me sha. Now that day I know say my papa break my hand, it commotes temper from my body. I think say they do garaga. I don't open mouth. I just say look. Now beg, please do like this, do like that, do like that. But hey, what if they don't have? What if they can't afford it? What if they cannot afford the cow, the goat, the aside from goat, fowl still there inside there, big white fowl. What if you cannot afford that? Are you saying you won't do burial? These are my questions. Am I going to steal? I love my father so well. I gave him the carnival he deserved because I was planning his 70th. He chose to live at 68. So I gave him his 70th party. Oh, we did. I'm proud of me and my siblings. But what of those that can't afford? How can you tell me with tears in my eyes and you're dictating what I should pay you? How many gallons of rice? How many gallons of this? Oh, Mona, Christian mother. Don't forget, these Christian mothers, they are CWOs. They are village women, the inside one. These women are in like 5 groups. 5, I just want to. Christian mothers, CWO, St. Anne people. 60 and different 2020 gallons, different gallons. So when did they come your party? They hold nylon. Burial. I did not say wedding. I did not say profession like my other sister. No. I said burial. So if people can't afford it, are you saying they won't do burial? I repeat, my topic today was how do your tradition, how do your tribe, how do your religion conduct burial ceremony? I was still mad. All the people who are coming, they come online, they don't come because I told them I was going to call them out. And I was serious about it. I was angry and I was ready to talk. But hey, since you guys didn't come, I'm going to let the topic lie. And as we come close, because I have 15 minutes to go, less than, I said I will end this by 9 o'clock. It's been an awesome day. It's been a sweet topic to treat. I told you all, for every topic you want us to treat, anything, I'm not gonna see anything. You see that talk when you think say it dey heavy for mouth to talk. Bring am here for this purple talk. Is a royal chair. In a royalty dey here. We go talk because with royalty, I'm a born princess man. You know. We will touch any topic. We know they fear them. We know they fear. We will touch every topic and any topic. We'll try to resolve issues. If you think you're having issues with any of your friends and you want us to invite them on this purple talk, like I said, there's always 3 sides to a story: your side, their side, and the truth. People will hear you out. And my online families will be able to advise you and tell you how to handle it. I hope I was able to just bring a wonderful topic to you guys. And like I said at the beginning, we will be doing this online from this corner till maybe I have my purple somewhere. For now, till the studio is ready. And sure, when that studio is ready, I'm going to invite you, there, sit in that table and have this talk. Because we must say the truth, bear the truth with no limitations. So, before next week Friday, I'm expecting to get topics on my DM. We'll not be only live on Instagram. We have to be live on Facebook. We have to be live on YouTube. I don't know if there is live on Twitter. I don't know where else we can be live. And I hope all my gadgets work. Laptop day here. They don't give me sign for Facebook. That one day there. They don't give me sign for YouTube. So, but I said one will allow me sign, and that's why I'm here. I appreciate you all. I love you. For all my friends that logged up from America, see you guys. The ones that logged on from Canada, I could see you. From Nigeria, from Germany, from everywhere, every part of the world. I promise you guys, I think it was because I knew you guys were expecting to see my face. I was able to stand up from my sick bed. And I said, you guys should pray for me. For not 6 ago. I was just, it was a phase. And like I said, depression is real. And talk to somebody. Sometimes all you need is a hug. Sometimes all you need is to talk. I zoned out everything. So if you're able to talk to people. If you're able to write. If you're able to sing. If you're able to dance. But depression is real. You need your sanity, you need your mental health. If you're mourning, cry more than often. It helps you release the heaviness in your heart. Like I always say, me and you they chat and they go, I say life goes on. Be truthful to yourself, be truthful to your neighbor, be truthful to your friend, no matter how difficult it is. Be genuine in whatever you share with anybody. Be it as real as possible. You don't know what tomorrow holds for us. You don't know what the person is going through. Be kind, be nice the way you speak to people. Be kind, be genuine. And I use this word I've been saying, be real. Be genuine, be real to people. And trust me, things is going to be better for all of us. I want to stretch out to my friends, my family in Nigeria. I heard there has been false scarcity. I heard there is no light. I think my next topic next time now, which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. I want to go. Which way Nigeria? So my people, I think it's Sonia Okotu that sing that. I be Sonia Okosu before I'm so that sang that song. Which way Nigeria? Election is coming up. Your PVC can speak. Let's not assume it will not. Our voices can be heard. Speak, stand, protect your votes. I don't know about you, I don't know, but trust me, whatever decision you make today will affect your child, my child, because that's going to be for the next 8 years. Everybody who goes up on that seat will stay there for the next 8 years. Now, what decision are you going to make? Are you going to consider your pocket? Are you going to consider your future? There has been a lot in this past years, 8 years that we've been through. We've been through the good. It's been a roller coaster. But trust me, Nigerians have the best shock absorber in the world that I know. And I give you guys a clap. I doff my cap, I doff my hat, because you people are genuine. You go through the hustle and you still survive. It's not easy what we go through. I listened to one of the ministers say, if you live in Lagos, that we should have a one-way passport to heavens because we already went through. And yes, I was glad. I loved him, and I respect him for saying that, for even being genuine, sincere enough to see that and say that. Then it means that we are going through hell. Then how dare you now, people, there is no fuel and there is no light. How do you expect people to live? How do you expect people to function? The weather is hot. It's hot. They can't afford it like you. I think it's only in my own part of the world that the poor are never considered. No, it's just the rich. Have you considered, as in, how do you want them to live? How do you expect them to function? How do you expect me to serve you and be happy? How do you expect me to genuinely serve you and be kind to you? How do you expect me to be nice to you? How do you expect me to be nice to you? Those are things that bring envy. Those are things that bring not being contented. Those are things that push the youth, my next generations, to want to desperately acquire wealth because they feel I need to be comfortable. I don't want to be oppressed. That's how they feel. That's how they want to be known. That's why they go through whatever they go through to achieve it. But then again, have you made the environment conducive for them to be able to even do the little about studying? How do I read? How do I want to read without light? How do I want to read without a conducive environment? And it's so painful. It's so hurting that nobody is speaking genuinely from their hearts. We all speak from our pockets. Trust me, we all speak from our pockets. It's really painful because at the end of the day, everybody wants to grab the national cake, but you can still grab the national cake and still go to the pool and do what is right. Do what is right. And I wish all well. I also send out my condolences to people who lost a lot of things in the Ladipo market. It's painful. When I saw the fire outbreak in Ladipo market, I was hot, and I made a comment. I said, why is it that every time so let me keep it at that, it's going to happen, this fire gets burned? And I just feel bad. I think of people who are taking loans to stock up their shops, people who don't have. Hypertension is going to start from a lot of people is going to have cardiac arrest. Some child somewhere will not be able to go to school. Some child somewhere had to be taken to the village to start up their life. Some child somewhere is going to be homeless. How do we move from that? Election is coming. Have you thought of it? Have you thought about your brothers and sisters? Have you thought about the next thing? I'm okay today. Is the next person okay? I'm doing well today. Is my neighbor doing well? It's not just about you. It's about the next person. If everybody around you is okay, there will be no witchcrafting. There will be no envy. It's when you're just, when there's this saying they said, when a one-man eye is the king in the blind kingdom. That's how it is. So election is coming. Sit down. Calculate. How does this favor me? Vote your conscience. Protect your votes. Campaign for whoever you want to campaign. Support whoever you want to support. Like I said, hey, you all can steal as much as you want to steal, but please do something for us. I was having a conversation with, I think, one of my friends, Kemi, yesterday, or Kendra or something, and I said, oh, Baja is doing so well in Sulere. Honorable Speaker is doing so. I'm not campaigning for him, trust me. I'm not saying, but trust me, if every politician, if every House of Rep member does half of what he's doing, my dear, it will be. I'm not saying he's doing, no, he's doing what he should do for us. Health sector he's touching, education sector he's touching, everything. Road, I'm not sure, I don't know whether Sulere local government chairman is bringing out money from his allocation. I don't think, because from every street to street like that guy is doing. Schools he's renovating, hospitals he's doing, he's giving cars, he's giving the land, he gave kekes to a lot of youths, he gives laptop to secondary school, he gives schools, he's doing so much. Why is it only him? There are how many there in that chamber? We have the green chamber, we have the red chamber. Then some people are still there deceiving themselves, they want to come back. What have the one around you do? Some of them don't even have a constituency office. Have you asked them why don't they? They have phones, they don't pick the numbers you need to reach them. You need to question them. You need to ask them. Town hall meetings, why do you just come there and eat rice? Why won't you point at them and challenge them? What are you representing? Why are you talking? Right. Your Instagram is here, your Facebook is here. Call the person out. Right. People will support you. Let's not do these mistakes again. I'm saying, please. It's not green greener the other side. Trust me. It's not greener the other side. A lot of people will not tell you the truth, but it's just the little essential things of life. That's why people run over the other side of it. It's not greener, trust me. There is no place like home, Nigeria. I am telling you for real. I am telling you 100%. As in, trust me. The only thing why everybody run to the other side is just lights. Okay, I'm working. I want to make sure that I earn as much as I work. I want to show my children have the best of education. I want to be sure that I read biz admin and I'm able to work as a biz admin. I don't need to go to a canteen and be their something. I don't want to read banking and finance and end up doing something else. I don't want to read law and I end up driving keke. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. But trust me when I say it's not greener on the other side. It is not. And believe me, it's not. The land is green in Nigeria. We can make it perfect greener. We can make it very conducive for ourselves. Please, our leaders, consider us. Make this life sweet. As it is sweet, you make it a sweet us. Make it a story all of us together. So that we can smile and not smash your motor when we see it on the road, or abuse you, or always troll you online when you're seeing something, or when we see your post on Tunde North or Instablog or Linda or Stella and everybody, for the people who can troll. I just read, laugh, and I just go my way. So I have 5 minutes to go. I just want, if you have any question, I'll be willing to answer one or two things. Why would a person not? Okay, okay. I have one of my very good, most spoken friend. I wish this 5 minutes. Hey, Chimo, Cynthia, Madi, where have you been? I just wish you would come up. He said the land is no day. They are determined to kill their view. Cynthia, I just wish Cynthia Madi will just come as we conclude today's episode and just say one or two things. And as we go, yes, I agree. they want to kill the average man, but that's why I'm begging them. I'm just pleading. I never they rake because I go still begin the rake. I go see the para like you, because Cynthia, trust me, you're doing so well. You've been a voice. You're really, 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 really saying it as it is, as in say it without reservations, blunt, like call them out, call it what it is, and it's not easy, but if they make the environment very conducive for people, trust me, Linda, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. I'm not saying it's not that green, Linda, Cynthia. If people in Nigeria is paid the way they work, imagine somebody living in Albara and going to work in Lagos Island. How do you even navigate that? How do you? That's why I'm saying election is coming. Try and check up your PVC. Like I hear one person say it don't expire. Don't argue. If they tell you say it don't expire, that means truly they've found a way to do something about it. Try. Reactivate yours. Do your PVC. Hold it. Stand on the queue that day. Vote your vote. You don't have to fight. Carry bottle of water, bottle of soda, anything. Stand there. It's not going to take forever. It's not how many hours. In every poll, I'm sure the election ends within 2 hours. Count your vote. Write it. Hold it in your paper and pen and proudly hold it in your chest and say, this is the number of votes casted in my ward. When they release that result and you see that, not be waiting on account for on our pool there. We can be standing there. We can be shouting. We will be making the noise together and be saying, wow. We'll be making the noise together and say, yeah, they cheated us, they did this, they did that. I am waiting to have Cynthia Amadi. Cynthia Berry, I've accepted you. I don't know why you're not here. Hello. Hi, Cynthia. So, hi, Cynthia Amadi.
If we have her.
I'm awesome, Cynthia. Happy to see you. Longest.
Yeah. Why are you here deceiving Nigerians?
I'm not. So can you, I'm not. I'm just being real. And I'm as real as you. Why would I say I want to debate that? Why did I say it's not greener? Linda, Cynthia, let's be sincere. Yeah? If I put in, why it's greener is that you transfer this money to Nigeria and it gives you more value. That's why it sounds greener to me and you. But in Nigeria, if I get paid,
in the world, the most hardworking people are Nigerians.
You're right. You're right.
In the world,
you're right.
If you go to a country and you don't see Nigerians there, go and check. There's something wrong with that place.
You're right.
It's just the way if you go to a place, a commercial place, and you don't see any woman, they're wrong.
Yes.
Because it means there's no profit there.
Yeah.
Nigerians are the most resilient people when it comes to hard work.
I agree.
The only reason why we are known for our advances is because they hard work, no pay, over an extended period of time. So people are taking the short route. Go and see what is happening between Poland and between Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
The president of the country, he come out in suits. He said, this one will be kind to speak grammar.
Yes.
He's waiting. What did he wear?
His arm.
Thank you. He carried a They offered him asylum.
Yeah.
Him and his family.
How will I be a slave?
So the United States offered him asylum. He could have said, oh, my wife, my kids, let's go. But you know what he said? I need ammunition. I don't need your asylum. Because he knows he doesn't want to go to a different place and be number two.
Yeah.
You think I'm happy I'm in another man's land? My sister, he's greener here.
He's not greener.
He's greener. Because Your own country does not recognize you as a human being. If it is Nigeria that is hot, the way Ukraine is hot, you think you will see Buhari here? You won't even see anybody in government here. They will leave us to kill each other. Let me tell you, the lies we have told ourselves for years has not yielded any fruit. They say if you do something repeatedly, it's not giving you any result. Change your strategy. Okay. You cannot fit a square peg in a round hole. We don't even have war here. Buhari is running to his own wife cannot even stay in Aso Rock. She's living in another country. His own wife.
Dubai.
That woman who has #1, as in Nigeria, the #1 woman, she cannot even stay in Aso Rock. Does that not tell you something is wrong? Say the person when say they come, he won't become president. He a peaceful body. His own body has betrayed him. I don't cause anybody, Papa. May we all live long. But you see, there's a difference between old people and elders.
You're right.
Difference, they make we not deceive ourselves. Elders encourage and advise the young ones. Old people stand in the way of progress and young people. You see, the sentiment we'll be using to deceive ourselves for years. It has gotten to a point where we tell ourselves, no way. You cannot say it's greener in Nigeria. Everybody's complaining. I left Nigeria in 2016. All the big people I left in Nigeria are begging me money today. I don't take calls from Nigeria.
That's sure. Yeah.
When I relocated from Nigeria in 2016, I left 6 million in my account. If on my right I have 80,000 there, I did not give one kobo to my family member.
Yeah, I was going. That's the next topic we'll discuss now. Yeah, of course. Cynthia,
I did not give one kobo to my family member.
Oh.
It is friends. My child's school fees. My husband sent us out. We cannot afford rent. I got admission abroad. I need to show them that I can pay for this. The people I left as rich people in Nigeria are today asking for money. That one a country. Go and see Poland. When they told the president to come to the US and he refused, they approached the wife. They told her, carry your children. At least let the man, since he wants to fight, carry your children. You know what she said? My place.
She said that.
She said, my place is with my husband. And my husband will not leave. Now, woman, that was a woman. Your first lady, she leave her husband. She go another man country, go sit down. Then last week, your committee or your foolish committee of governors' wives carried their own Zoom man. They went to Dubai to go and do surprise.
And then, God, I was
if we won't abuse ourselves, make we start from don't be silly. I think you hear what they tell you. All those it is well, it is well. You say it is well, you fall enter well. You didn't start well, you say the shout it is well. It is not well.
It is not well. And that's why I'm telling them to get their people.
Nigeria. I cannot say I want to go from Aja to VI. I work in VI. If I leave my house in Aja, I will get there so time. No, there's nothing like that. It is get there when you get there. That one a place. You spend your entire life in traffic. Your children don't know you. By the time you go home, they are asleep. Information is greener here. When I was working maybe my client I take common Nigeria. It's just that I had more vision than a lot of people. Now people they relocate. Maybe they can't join the queue. I saw it in 2016. You know, since I'm not talking.
Tell us that.
You see the talk. When last did you see my vlog? I woke up one day and I said to myself, why am I giving myself hypertension for a useless country? That time when I talk, they will abuse me. You are fighting for them, but they will abuse you. Nigerians are in love with their oppressors.
They take peanuts from them.
For that same meeting where Tinubu peace for body, there were still Nigerian youth, young people like me and you, hearing him. Yeah, they see peace for body. You know what it is for a person to lose bladder control? They call them incontinent people. It means that your body is telling you relax. This one is your ego is telling you relax and you don't want to hear. Your body is betraying you.
He told you he's not going to war. He has not come to go to war. He's only using his brain.
Let us start telling ourselves the truth. I live in a place where the first time when my tire burst for road, person tell me say make I go sue the state. I surprised. I said I don't understand. My tire burst. You say, make I go to waiting concerning states and my time. They say because the government is supposed to make the road safe enough. When we say, me, I'm not supposed to sponsor my time because for my hand mount.
Of course. My friend fought for bathroom the other day. They sue.
You will sue.
You cancel. Yeah. Me, I fought and I quickly jump up. I said, hey,
2016. When I left Nigeria 2016, the last job, because I've been for all of you for 8 years, how many years? My last job was as a banker. I was a senior banking officer in Heritage Bank, making 530,000 as of 2016. 530,000. Right? I was living in Lekki Phase 1 in a very beautiful apartment.
I know.
House where you go service yourself. You go beg your gate man, make it ungenerate. That's the level of decay. My gate man would do guy for me. If you tell me, say, in Papa die, my gate man, Papa, they die 7 times a year. That year. No. Every time they come in, until my Papa don't die. When they forget, say, he tell me before, say, Papa die, give her money. I don't understand. You know, they are putting us how many times of Papa they die. I don't go give you money. You know what he did? He decided to punish me by not going outside to go and put on my generator. I just sit down that day. I can't tell myself, say, which kind of life be this? It has to be better. This cannot be it. We be say, as a banker, I go come off my house 6:30 to get to work. I go reach work after 7. Sit down inside my motor, wait till 7:30, make I enter the building. Then I go do all the work when I'm supposed to work. Then 5 o'clock to go knock. Tell where I supposed to close. But because my madam still in the office, fear gonna catch me to hang my bag. Say I will come on. After I don't do work where they pay me for, I will say they fear to go out because my madam never was. Meanwhile, you go check what my madam they do for computer. She they watch, she look in the KG blog. So I'm supposed to sit down there and pretend as if I'm doing something, waiting for my madam to finish watching blog. If it is greener on this side. You see this place what I do. Nobody, no bagger, not even the CEO of the company will tell me, say, make I stay 1 hour extra.
You will pay for it.
You cannot. There's something called office. There's something called policy.
No, I said, if the you will pay for it.
Even then they work safe. No, I work in IT.
Okay.
So maybe a media job where people say you go want to extend your time and get more. No. Company policy, clock out at this time. If I say, okay, I have a lot of meetings the next day, make I even organize. After my work hours, I can't get online. Person will say, oh, you never clock out. I'm saying, no, I have a lot to, they'll tell you do it tomorrow because they don't want you to say that they are using you past your, forget it. When Nigerians are ready to make Nigeria work, we make it work. If I feel the climate where you are, feel the climate where you are. All those people that were shouting, who gave the order? Who gave the order? Some people take and sing, sell record. Where are they talking today? Are they talking today? The only person I see in Nigeria talking is just Adetone. Nobody else is talking. Do you know why nobody's talking? Do you know why nobody's talking? Because election is around the corner.
Of course,
they want to collect somebody. Yes.
Okay, let me shock.
At that time, I will come out.
Let me now shock you about that end time. Do you know our people use and form WhatsApp group? Different WhatsApp group. And this one will tell you when they reached out for meetings, because I know 1 or 2 persons up there was like, if a man now they go there, they shout, okay, who and who do we sit to have conversations with? And you know me, Linda, my own now to talk, just like you they talk, Cynthia. I go come rant. I know they follow anybody group. My one-man soldier. He now show me series of groups. This one will say, this one no follow for our group. This one no follow us, this one. This one. And we that sleep there, wake up in the morning, clean that place. I didn't see these so-called people claiming.
Let me tell you, Nigeria will move forward when Nigeria is ready to move forward.
They don't let me when I
Nigeria will move forward when Nigeria is ready to move. Nigeria's not ready. Nigeria's not ready. We are in a country where there no, you see, all those ones who they shout about before, okay, no light, no water, no good roads. It can't be like say that those ones now the basic now. We don't even they used to not having those things. Now Nigeria has graduated to a point. 2 days ago, I watched a video. ASU chairman walked out on Association of Nigerian Students.
Yes.
Everything has been politicized. So you don't even care that people should be in school. You forget that That is just a symptom. If people are in school and engaged academically, you will have less crime. But no, they know they think. They walked away. Go and see people are falling down from buildings. Suicide rate is on the rise. A lot of people. The other day I watched a video. A guy carried his own mother, wanted to go and do Ogwego ritual. His mama can't escape and called the thank God. Do you know what it is? Do you know what state of mind it will take for a human being to decide to use his mother to go and do ritual? Because at that point, he had don't turn. He has damned all the consequences.
No,
we are not ready for this conversation. We are not ready for this conversation. When we are ready for this conversation, we will have it.
You think we are?
But you think that it is it is not green now. Make una know the deceive myself. It's very greener. I only came to the United States 2016. This will be my 6th year. August this year will be my 6th year. Let me confess to you that my entire years in Nigeria was a waste.
Oh, wow.
In 6 years, I have achieved what I never thought was possible in Nigeria. In Nigeria, I used to think a man had to buy me a house. A man had to do some nice things. You know, a lot of those big men, when they look up to that time for Nigeria, they are not to now park for my garage downstairs.
Of course.
That's why when people say they won't carry you from point A to B, but they're grateful to God. So you enter this kind of thing. America is a land of opportunity. If you come here, America is what you make out of it. Don't get me wrong. There will be that period of transition where, as per se, you just come, you go pay your dues. You go because everybody has a unique story.
Of course.
I left Nigeria as a vlogger. I had done all of us now we do AGN. I was a banker. When I came to this country, I was a Jane Doe. You know what they call Jane Doe? It means if you die today, you know this system.
Yeah, I know.
They will contact you Jane Doe because you know this system. Happy your hand, you know this system. If you be man, you be John Doe. If you be woman, you be Jane Doe. The first thing you want to do is to get your immigration right. Once you get your immigration right, the sky is your limit. If I'm not here, I do the first work when I do when I come here, I'm nanny. Me waiting outside for Nigeria, I do nanny. When I do nanny finish, I do CNA. CNA now those people they take care of old people, they clean old people.
I know.
Before I can't get my documentation, I can't say, okay, now we don't get documentation, okay, this is where we are. Today I'm in the world of IT. You can't grow that fast in Nigeria. In Nigeria, as a young woman, you cannot climb the corporate ladder if you don't sleep with one big man. Here, big man will see that you fear nobody can toast you.
You're right.
Because his whole life we crash. Structure. If is greater on this side.
Yeah,
In Nigeria, even if you make it as a young, hardworking woman, the society will refuse to give you your accolade that you made it as a young, successful woman. They will say there is one the owner somewhere that is sponsoring you, which means our mentality is warped to the point where we think a woman does not have the ability to thrive except there is one man financing her somewhere.
Sorry.
No, we're not ready for this conversation.
You know why I think some of us are ready for the conversation? It's because,
we're not ready for the conversation.
Like you said, I was watching a video. I was trying to watch it again. This fuel scarcity thing. And you see guys beating up themselves. Beating up themselves.
Don't get me started on fuel scarcity. You see that fuel scarcity thing? When you think about, you spend all these hours, leave your house at wee hours of the morning to go and queue for fuel. And there's somebody that who would, under normal circumstances, be your helper.
Yeah.
Because you could meet at the pump and because you both want the same thing, you start fighting each other. Then when you finish fighting and finally grab the fuel, remember that the environment where they are dispensing this fuel is not safe. Like this, everything is going down. So we are risking our lives to go and get fuel. Then when you get the fuel finished, don't even come up for the gas station.
Whoa.
Because there is no road to pass, they don't block everywhere. Then when you eventually can't get the fuel, put the fuel inside your motor, you go burn all the fuel for road inside traffic where they go your house. And you tell me it's not greener on the other side. Don't deceive Nigerians, please. If you want to deceive yourself, deceive yourself. But you see Nigerians, leave them. For many years, a lot of families, we were begging. do right by the people, do right by the people. We didn't even say dash us money. We said put the structure. If you put the structure, Nigerians are the most entrepreneurial people in the world. I make bold to say that. Put the structure. Put the structure. They don't really put the structure. Okay, things now got to the point where it's now so unbearable. People don't even want to stay anymore. Instead of you to have that wake-up call, say, people are leaving this country in by the numbers. Nigeria is like a revolving door. Nobody wants to stay. Everybody is going. There is a mass exodus out of this country. How about let me go back to the drawing board and see what we can do to get our people to trust us enough to say, okay, the coming dispensation, let's do right. We say no. Instead, we are calling up other countries where Nigerians are going to try to enter a treaty with them to send Nigerians back. You don't see when you collect Peking team, they see the bit on top. That's the one thing you collect for Peking. The Peking they cry. It's okay, make you leave you work and you still go again, you draw and come back. Since you don't want Nigerians to survive in Nigeria, carry in Nigeria. Now people are living in Nigeria for you. You are shouting that they are leaving. You are not calling up different countries to make sure that they don't open their doors to Nigeria. Now, what are you looking for?
Okay, Cynthia, please, how true is this news? Because I was going to ask about it today. I saw a news where people posted that some Nigerians that wants to go to Ukraine to fight, they were asked to pay $1,000 down.
I don't know. I've not heard about it. I've not heard about that.
I saw it. I've been seeing the news flag.
Will somebody pay $1,000 to go and risk their lives? I don't understand. Or are they saying they will offer Nigerians the $1,000?
You have to pay to get your visa.
So basically, what you're trying to say is that they will collect $1,000, which is like 500 and something K, for me to go and fight for you, where there's a possibility I'll get bombed.
You are right.
Nigerians, the person will sell you that kind of idea. Give one.
No, I'm talking about our leaders now, because at the end of the day,
I'm saying that Nigerians should start asking themselves questions.
But you see the thing,
we are in love with our oppressors. As long as you continue to be in love with your oppressors, you will not go anywhere. The same Nigerians, they will come online, talk about how Nigeria is not working, talk about how Nigeria is a failed state. The minute one governor is outside, they will run outside. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. If you start calling them,
who is he that?
Instead of being grateful, instead of you to be grateful, that the same people are robbing you of your fundamental rights. No, they will do well.
Okay.
They will do well. That's why I say we're not ready for that conversation.
Well, well, like you said, it's greener. Your argument is greener. I feel like you said
it's greener.
We are
it's greener.
So okay, like Linda, Cynthia. Sorry, you have to work so much, like where you are. You like you said, you have to go through your process to get where you are. Now you will already by now. If you were still in Nigeria, I'm sure you'll be heading a branch.
No, if I was in Nigeria, I'd probably be a prostitute by now.
No, let's leave that side.
If I was in Nigeria, I'd probably be a prostitute by now.
Oh, Cynthia, what do you know?
I'd probably been frustrated to the point where, since I couldn't beat them, I decided to join them.
No, I'm just saying, leave. You left us in the industry, so let's say.
Go and see in Nigeria. Now the young girls, they make them. Now, what will be the formula?
They are beautiful. They are beautiful. They've got what their mama gave them. They say small as they take us. Cynthia, leave me alone. Oh Jesus. Oh, Cynthia Madi has never changed. It's so awesome seeing my friend online. Cynthia Madi that has her own vlog. Oh, one of the most blunt human being I've ever met in my life. Like she says that. But I was saying, it's not all that green now on the other side. If we have our home structured well. And that's why I'm saying and I'm preaching that get your PVC ready and let's vote the right person in. I want to say good night because I've overstayed like 2 hours. I was supposed to just be here. Good night and God bless you. See you next Friday. Come with your topics. Come ready. Jot things down. Just be ready. Let's have fun. Let's have discussion. And see you next. Purple Talk with Ify Okeke. I love you. Good night. Ciao. Yeah, I love you. Yeah. No, I don't want to answer the question again. I'll see you next Thursday.